icon? No, that's your start button. Keep going.
What is
Keep
an
going.
edge icon?
What build is that?
What is
I
this
don't
fucking
know.
laptop, Ed? What the fuck? 2004? 2004, Ed?
I
2004?
Okay.
no, but what kind of
What am
process?
I-
What kind of process
What am
is
I
that?
looking?
This is
Wait.
enough. Okay, type in your search MS info. I want to see. No.
I hate you.
In
I
your
love you so much.
Windows search.
I love you so
Type
much.
hit
I like
the
when the mouse
Windows
goes
button.
Up. No.
This?
No, Ed.
Yes. Type in MS info in there.
Some BRB, Jesus.
Have you
Okay.
figured out how to type in MS info in your search bar?
Just shut up. Give me a second here. Settings.
No, stop.
All right, share your
No, I
screen.
don't want to. I don't know how to do that. You're asking me to do things. Okay. Find a setting. My.
No, Ed, just hit the fucking
no, it's
Windows button.
MS. Hold on.
Oh god, how?
A few moments later.
Shut up.
Wait, did you get to MS info or not?
Find. I'm searching here. Give me a second. I'm trying to do this, okay? MS. It says no results for MS.
Share your screen. Look at my screen. I'm going to show you how to share your screen. Just look at my freaking screen. Look at my screen. You see that share button right there? That screen button?
I'm going to share. Okay, ready? 1, 2.
You're still not sharing.
It says in the street. Just give me a second here. Okay, just settings.
Alright, so far that was like the only time that we've really heard like a hard robot.
Oh
mean,
yeah.
you
No,
know.
I'm just teasing.
No, I mean like more of just like in general.
It can
Like,
handle.
yeah, that was bad for a second. You know, I shouldn't have said anything. Now it's just the worst. Yeah, it literally. I'm so sorry. Ed.
Thomas, let me ask you this: are you hardwired or are you wired on Wi-Fi?
That's a good question.
You are on Wi-Fi.
I'm currently using Wi-Fi.
Actually, you know what? The
yes, I
fact
am
that you're
on
streaming,
Wi-Fi.
the fact that
However,
you're
it is,
streaming was
yeah,
actually
let me
probably
finish.
affecting your
Let me-
audio.
Let me
Yeah.
let me
I was gonna
finish.
say just stop
Let me
streaming.
finish here.
Okay.
It's also using my hotspot on my phone because I don't want to wake my fiance up to ask her what the Wi-Fi password is.
Wait!
I love hate you.
I've already woken her
Then
up
you might as well
twice.
just use your phone, to be honest. Then.
I think the phone's microphone would be worse. Pick up a lot more ambient noise.
Well, if
No,
if
have
he's using the same
Galaxy
headphones
earbuds.
anyway.
Mm.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's different headbuds. These ones are ones you plug in. Since my phone doesn't have a. Since when did phones? Why did phones get rid of the headphone jack? I don't understand.
Because you have a fucking iPhone. Jesus.
I don't have
He has a
headphones.
Samsung.
Really? Samsung even got rid of it? Fuck.
Everyone got rid of
Out
it.
of date. Yeah. Well, I'm just stupid. I don't know. I can't even.
Where's
I,
is my
I would,
headphones? Are
would
my headphones
rage.
in the car?
I can't even do that.
What do you have?
Where's my hoodie?
Me? Like just
Yeah.
headphones in general?
No, what phone do you have?
G7 Think. It's kind of.
Fuck is a G7 thing? is that LG?
Yes. I don't
I
even
think-
know. I want to say yes. That sounds
You gotta have some kind of logo. Oh,
Yeah, but I mean, I have a whole case and everything.
Oh yeah,
Could
yeah.
get the logo.
See.
It's an LG. LG was one of the last ones that still had headphones, and then they closed down their phone division.
That's fucking retarded. See, like I don't understand that.
Well, see, okay, here's the thing. It's okay.
Hold
Here's
up.
the
I'm
thing.
gonna. hold on.
Here's the thing.
Just
Here's
give
the
me a
thing.
second.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Hold-
Here's the thing. Here's the
Gee.
thing.
Tell me the thing.
Here's the
Stop.
thing.
Here's the thing. Where's
Oh
the
my
thing?
god.
What's the thing? What's the thing?
So basically, LG was really good at trying new things, but they would never stick with their new thing, and they did not really have good marketing. So they'd always be falling behind.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but they always tried new things. Like they were the first ones that had like multi-tap to wake up. They were some of the first ones to a lot of like cool new phone features that aren't new anymore were started by LG.
No, honestly,
Okay.
like, because they were like the first ones to do like the fingerprint on the back of the phone and shit, right?
Yes, I think so. I think you're right. Yeah.
Let me ask you real quick.
No,
Is
I
this-
will not make out with you. You have to buy me
What?
drinks
I will.
first.
No
Um,
joke.
It's always been my dream, but in a bad way, like a nightmare way.
Like literally.
How is my
Jimmy,
audio coming through? Is it still
coming
the
out fine,
same?
honestly. Yeah.
it's fine now. Yeah, I think the stream was what was affecting your.
Oh
Your-
no, I am not using my computer at the moment. I have it on my phone.
Oh,
That's fine.
I can finally turn off mobile hotspot now and see here.
Because yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys can hear me, it's
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's
fine.
just
That's fine. That's fine. You're
For
fine.
now.
We're fine. That's fine. We're fine.
I got a headache.
You're fine. It's fine.
Oh,
Full
for to
stop.
go away. Like, imagine. You guys remember the scene in The Dark Knight, where he's like looking at this giant computer. And there's like a million screen, like 1,000 screens.
what? Hold
And they're
on.
all
GPU drops. Asus 3060 Ti. What?
Oh, God.
Talking to me about.
He's looking at computers, trying to get me to buy one.
Oh, I mean that's a good idea. I mean, good.
Well,
It's-
no.
it's on
Like
the list.
for some random reason, like Asus literally just. I follow like stock drops stuff,
Oh, okay. I see what you're
and for some reason they just dropped a whole bunch of 3060 Ti's, but can't seem to buy it. I'm like, buy now. And it's like, no.
I said yes, but I really said go fuck yourself.
That's basically what it's telling me.
That's fun.
That's
I mean,
okay.
it was
I
probably,
don't-
it may have just been like a Cyber Monday deal too, and they were just like, nah.
No, it just came in right now, but I think the machine's just broken. Sometimes they get like weird links. Like there was actually a drop today, and I almost got a 3060 Ti, but no.
Honestly, every time that you say TI, I just think of a fucking calculator. So there you go.
Well, I think of T-Pain.
Go away. Why is this game happening?
Much.
You like, cause I'm in T-Pain. Zinga. One Brian, the one Chelsea.
Okay, so yeah, like I was laying down. I was trying to lay down. I came up with the name because you guys remember the scene from fucking Dark Knight with all the screens, and he's like showing what's his like fucking Morgan Freeman, the new technology he created.
Oh yeah.
It's like that, but instead of like random things, it's like all goats and they're all screaming out at the same time.
Look, Alfred, my chambers. I was like, what? Where am I? What's
What
happening?
is this cover thing you're talking about?
What?
Huh?
Derek?
What?
Like
Huh?
you were saying, maybe we
What?
should have a cover.
What? Huh?
Oh my god, my
What?
brain. Apparently.
Sorry.
Maybe
no, I
my
was like,
brain
I was
is
like,
making
dude,
shit up.
Are we just like, hi, I'm Pete, I'm Tom, I'm.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna just be like, hey, this is something along the lines of like, this is our podcast, 1,000 Screaming Goats. I am Thomas, and with me I've got a couple of friends. We're just gonna BS and dear God, we're just gonna bullshit about whatever we feel like talking about today. I've got a topic for today. I mean, we've gone off topic like the past hour.
What do you
anyway,
mean? This
so.
isn't just been us just bullshitting, and that's.
Right. That's the main topic anyway. It's just us bullshitting. But I mean, I've already got I got 20 things I want to talk about, just because of everyday life. But we're gonna stick with one, I think, for today, and maybe go off topic and have tangents. I feel like
That's
I'm having
like-
this,
tangents.
that's like gonna be everything.
Yeah, that's really.
Yeah, like every
that's
5
pretty
seconds.
Consistent. Yeah.
I mean, we're probably gonna be talking about like fucking Spider-Man halfway through, or
Yeah.
fucking video games or some shit. Like we're gonna find a way to break away from the topic, and it's just gonna be.
I don't think we
Fantastic.
even need to find a way. That's the unfortunate part.
But like I said, 1,000 Screaming Goats podcast, first
Yeah, yeah.
episode,
All over the place.
first recording or whatever you want to call this, first day, whatever.
First entering.
First
Insertion.
entering.
Insertion into the podcast world. We're inserting.
Oh,
We'll maybe back up a little bit. Just gotta keep inserting.
I love it. I love it and hate it at the same time. But anyway, my name is Thomas. With me, I got 2 of my best friends. I've got Derek,
Hey.
and I've got Pete or Pedro. I call him Pete because I'm an asshole.
Or Pitaro. That's fun.
Wait, why would calling me an asshole? I don't understand.
I mean,
Because you're like it's like a penis. It's like Peter.
because
Sorry,
oh
that
god.
And this is why code names were invented. This is
I mean,
this
we
is
can
why
go
this
for
is
a minute.
Yeah, that's
this is why I go by my this is why I go
mean,
by
I
my
guess-
my alias Pitaro.
Yeah.
Dude, Jesus Christ! Should we just restart the intro?
Yes, my name is a human person.
I fucking hate this game.
All right. Well, if you're
I
going
am
by
the
nicknames,
guy.
like you can be Pete if you want,
That's fine.
and then we'd have
So
to figure out
humble.
something
That's
for Derek.
I'm chilling. I mean, like, what did you just call me fuckboy for all I care?
All right. Well, we got Fuckboy with us.
We got the fuckboy number 1 over here.
We got Fuckboy number 1.
Got fuckboy number 2.
Oh, hey guys, I'm Fuckboy number 2.
Fuckboy with the boys.
And I'm fuckboy number 3.
No,
My
you lost me
dick
on that
just
one.
Receded. It receded.
Ah, fuck. I guess that
You
was a
cannot-
trap, huh?
You cannot get me any softer.
Oh, dear God. I would hope that we stay that way. I don't
No,
want
not
to say
boner
anything
check.
overly exciting.
Oh, no, boner check. The
Sure.
occasional boner checks, especially for Ed over here.
Dear God.
I'm sorry. That's an unfortunate thing for two. And I'm gonna keep calling you Ed. So just
You know,
it's
Ed,
just
comments, it's
unintentional.
all this. We
Just understand that if I say Ed or Eduardo, it's also we're just
Oh,
I'm just
oh.
we're it doesn't even matter. We're just gonna say some stupid shit to each other. I don't even know.
It's gonna be overly confusing on everything.
Yeah, that's perfect. Even
You
better.
know, just call me Bob. That'll fine. Okay, maybe
My
don't
name's
call me
actually Paul
Bob. I
now.
know some Bobs.
How about Leo?
I
then you
am
call
a
me.
July baby. Or,
Hey, me
Leo,
too.
So, I mean,
I'm also
you wanna
July
call me
baby.
Leo, then we're already crisscrossing the lines over here.
No, aren't we
Just call me
Cancer?
Sad.
Technically,
Like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
aren't we Cancer?
I mean,
yes,
everybody's
some
a
people do
Cancer.
call me Cancer.
You're pretty cancerous, man. I've seen the things you see. I've seen what you're into. It's pretty cancerous.
Oh, dear
Oh
Lord.
god, you saw my history? Oh.
Okay. So, I have to tell you the topic.
Hold on,
Yeah,
can I
no
just
problem.
interject? I'm in a part of another Discord group, and they're just constantly spamming. I just learned what. It's okay. I'm in a Discord group for like drops, right? And they have a channel called Degen, and I had no idea what it meant, but now I'm pretty sure it stands for degenerates, because the latest post that came through, I need to mute it, but the latest post that came through, oh my god, can I please just jump to the present? Was the one with the pooping hole.
Why would you say the thing that you just said?
Why?
I don't know.
Why
Would
do
you
you
say
have
the
to
thing
curse
that you just
us?
said?
I am muting this Discord, so this never happens
You're
again.
cursing us with this.
I mean,
this
honestly, so like
horrible-
I'm in a Discord with like one of my like childhood homies with like his like Pittsburgh friends, and it's just like there's just like this whole like zaddy thing going on, and it's just
No.
literally there's a whole section that it's like you do not click it unless you want to see a dick,
Ah,
and I've made the mistake, been like, okay, all right, I don't like this game anymore, guys. I don't like it.
You know, I would
like
just
it
click it.
anymore.
You know, when you see one dick, you see them all. Am I right, ladies?
Disavow.
Kick him off.
Disavow. I disavow that.
Oh,
Okay,
dear
can we
Lord.
take a majority vote?
No,
Taking it off as
I'm
our
not.
podcast.
See, this is the reason why we have the topic of the day.
Yeah,
Uh,
get to the topic.
so-
God, Pete.
I have noticed. So I've noticed.
Wait, I got another Discord message. Hold on.
Oh my god, I hate you.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
No.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Roll
So,
on ahead.
Right.
So where I'm at in the United States, where I work, is incredibly understaffed.
Don't
disclose your location
or occupation.
Oh, I'm not going to. I'm just going to say
Yeah,
it's
there's
incredibly
things, yeah,
understaffed,
we'll have to,
and a lot of people always complain. Well, why is this part of the store closed? Why is we don't have the people
Welcome
for it?
to
Oh, well,
America.
you know, the government if they didn't pay people. Blah, blah, blah. So
Wait, do you work
I've
at the
noticed-
DMV?
Get the fuck out of my
I mean,
house.
some days I
Get the
wish.
fuck, get the fuck your,
I wish it on
fuck your
myself.
hamster
some days.
cage. Get the fuck
Well,
out of my house.
He said some parts are sometimes closed. That's the DMV.
That's everything. That's roads.
No.
Are you a road?
Very much.
God damn it, Pete.
I work for roads.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm a
I've
roadster.
noticed with
I am
how it is
road.
right now, it's
Wait,
a
hold on,
workers'
hold on, what is
economy.
it? I'm sorry, I have to say one thing really quick. I don't even remember where the fuck I heard this, but it's just like, yeah, Janice, put wheels on my fucking grandma. She's on a fucking bicycle. That's all I have to say.
I don't know how to comment on that.
Essentially, what it is it's a workers' market right now. I think for employment, and so with that, it's kind of inspired me because I've been thinking about some of the old jobs that I've had recently.
Oh, I shouldn't say that.
God.
Oh. It's okay. I'll just bleep that out. That's fine.
I mean, you could even.
Honestly,
You want to
technically
say a
it's
new
fine, 'cause
name
the
for
store
it?
that we work for is like technically like the owner.
Oh, it's a new owner and everything. It's a lot better,
Yeah,
from
'cause
what I
it-
hear. Dear
Oh,
God.
lol. Okay,
Wow,
I'm sorry.
actually, I just realized,
You'll
and you
have
guys
to
just
tell
talked
me
about
about
being
that.
coworkers. Thomas, how were we never coworkers? Well, maybe it had to do because you moved right after high school.
Well, I
probably
mean,
what-
you could have also worked at the burger joint I worked at.
I like burgers.
Burgers.
I like Doodles.
Anyway, so today's topic is
Yeah, we should probably know.
the worst jobs that you've had and why they were your worst jobs. But at the same time, if it like a moment that you felt like a badass either at that old job or a different old job. So I want to hear like a badass moment and also like the worst job that you worked for. I mean, obviously you don't have to put in the name of the place that you worked.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about.
Or
There's just
whatever.
gonna be a lot of bleeps. It's fine.
Yes, a lot of bleeps.
That's fine. I'll edit it. I'll put the time in.
Okay, so who wants to go? I mean, I could go first because I mean,
Yeah. I think you should go first. We'll go on a
You
little
sound like
bit.
you had like this idea already planned out.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
you already have a story
I mean,
in mind.
I was talking to Derek while we were playing Destiny. All right, were we? I think we were just in the
Yeah,
lobby.
We're
of
kind of
Destiny.
chilling.
Oh, where
was
I?
You were not there.
It was like 3 in the fucking morning too.
Jeez.
Yeah.
For me, not even for him.
Yeah, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. Jesus. But like, so here, I've been wanting to tell these stories. So, both of the worst jobs that I worked for have been in Arizona.
Damn, it's fucking Arizona.
I know where this
Yeah.
is going.
One of them is a call center, and it's
Oh.
also where I have my most badass moment. And the other one was, so I don't think you have to bleep this per se because it's a third-party company that worked for the big company that everybody knows and loves, especially around this time of year, Amazon. It was a third-party delivery service. So I mean, I delivered for Amazon, but it wasn't. I didn't work for Amazon, and
Yeah,
I
they make
hated
it
my
so
job.
they make it so that they don't have to be responsible for policy. No,
Well, I
unhappy
mean, I don't know.
workers.
because there are some delivery drivers that are actually work for Amazon that are not the flex drivers. They use the Amazon trucks. They actually have the Amazon uniform. I mean, even those third parties had to wear the same thing anyway, but at the same time, like they actually were under Amazon's pay force. But and from everything I heard is different. I mean, at least at the warehouse that I worked at. The warehouse I came from, Amazon employees were happy, but most of the third party ones. But this particular group hated the job because our boss and owner was kind of a douchebag. And I'm gonna call him Kevin. His name's not Kevin, but he's a fucking douchebag.
He's kind of a fuck.
No, he's a major fuck. Like, he did not choose it. Like, you know the horror stories you hear about, like, urinating in bottles and stuff for Amazon?
Oh, I was like, what? What?
That was
I
this,
zoned
that
out
was
for a second. I was
third
like,
party.
what? There's a problem with people peeing in bottles? What is happening? Where are the toilets?
Well, yeah, I mean, that was this third party Amazon delivery group. It was the worst. And so, because you'd get in trouble
question.
if you took a
Just
15-minute break, you'd get in trouble.
What time of the year were you working for them?
Spring?
Okay, so it would sound like you were working during like a holiday rush, which I can imagine would be even worse.
Oh yeah, it was definitely not the holiday season.
Because I can tell you right now, we have had so many packages delivered. It's kind of insane.
Oh yeah, I would hate it. I mean, I hated it then, but so
Yeah,
like if you went through a drive-through, you would get a call from fucking Kevin, like, hey, where are you? Like that's not on your route. You're now 15-20 minutes behind schedule. And I'm like, I literally just had to use the bathroom, and I bought
Wait! You used the bathroom at the drive-in?
Well, like, there would be times where I would pull up and go in, and there'd be times I go through the drive-through.
Giggity.
Jesus.
I couldn't help that. You can't just fucking do that to me.
So,
Don't tease this
you'd get phone calls from him. Anyway, I hated this job and this douchebag most of all. So my brother was a manager at the delivery station where you'd go pick up the packages and they make your deliveries.
Okay.
So he was a manager, and he was working this particular shift, and everything is going all right. I'm doing okay on my timing. I'm making the times, and dropping off the packages, and I get to this house. Now, their programming on the devices that you use to scan everything is kind of awful, because if there's like 3 houses right across from each other, it'll put it off as one drop.
Oh, okay.
So you have to pay attention to that. And in this particular neighborhood, everybody's signs were worn out.
What does that mean? Like
So,
the actual
the numbering?
screen?
Oh God,
Oh, I see.
it sounds awful already.
So I go to make off the drop, and I didn't notice it was 3 in 1. So I go and I go up to the door. I knock on the door, and as I'm putting the packages down, the owner opens the door. And mind you, in the window there is a pit bull. Now, this guy gives pit bull owners bad names, like a bad fucking look, like horrible taste in your mouth when you like. This asshole is just a douchebag. And so his dog is going crazy, like rampaging, trying to essentially get to me, bite me, and like rip me apart. So,
Tasty more.
and right? But like, I have to admit this. I'm not afraid of pits. I'm not afraid of dogs. I was for a while after this.
I mean, trauma creates drama.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, you
So-
can't blame me on that.
yeah. Like
So
we're
the owner
fucking-
starts
like,
opening the door, and I'm like, "Sir, don't open your door. Your dog is pissed, and it will charge." He's like, "Oh, I got it." I was like, "Let me just put the package." He's like, "No, you can just hand it to me." I was like, "My guy, I don't really feel comfortable doing that. I'm just gonna put the packages down." And he's like, "No, it's fine. Just hand it to me." So I was like, so I start slowly handing him the package.
not gonna
and he
end well.
loses the grip of the dog, and the dog pushes through the door and bites me.
And where does he bite you?
Oh, I'll get to that.
Oh, I didn't know that there was another ulterior story to the story. Okay.
So this is not a badass moment. This is why I hated the job the most. So the owner gets the dog, pulls him off of me, pulls him. Doesn't like unlinch his jaw or anything. Like he pulls him off of me, and so he goes back in. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Takes the packages, goes in. He's like, "Just hold on here a second. I'll be right back." He comes out and he gives me a small thing of cash, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "This is for all your trouble and everything."
I'm not
like,
gonna lie. Hold on.
Let me
I'm
give you
not
some
gonna
blood
lie.
money.
This is the fatty in me talking. I heard you start the S, and I heard him say he gave me some s'mores.
My mom was not even. So, God, I went on
damn
this
it.
diet. It's kind of awful. Anyway, so
Let a motherfucker just hold out some s'mores from the back room. Fuck that light.
This is amazing. Best s'mores I've ever had. So anyway, oh my God, I'm freaking out. I'm in pain, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. So he gets the package, he comes back, gives me a small wad of cash. He's like, "For your troubles, I'm so sorry." Oh God,
Smarry.
I'm so sorry.
So
I want
smart.
s'mores now. I want s'mores.
No, just I'm so
And,
fucking
um,
hungry.
Me too, man. You know what? I'm gonna have a
Get
pasta.
some surprise
So-
mac and cheese.
So, I was like, okay, cool,
What the
whatever.
fuck
So
is
we get to the
surprise
car.
mac and cheese?
So, I go back to the van. I'm sitting in the van, and I immediately pull out the device that we use to scan. It's called a rabbit.
You can't say that kind of shit.
And so, I look at the rabbit and I realize, oh shit, it's a 3-in-1. And
Meaning
according
you
to
have
the
to go
GPS
back to the house?
And it gets worse. According to the GPS, one of the packages were for the house that I dropped it off at. They were all across the street.
Sorry, say that again?
So you
So-
fucked up the.
I did.
So wait,
It's
did
not
you
my
did you
fault.
deliver the packages to the wrong house and get bit for no
did.
reason?
And,
Yup.
and then get banged.
And then I had it. Well, I'll explain.
And then you
that
had to go.
And then get a billfold.
Oh,
And then be like, wait, I need that back. And he's like, oh, wait, can I have the money back? Okay, I'm sorry.
So I went back and he's like, yeah. Well, he comes out and meets me on the driveway. He's like, dude, I hate to say it, but these are not even for the right address. I was like, yeah, I noticed. I'm so sorry. He's like, I'm sorry. Like, I was like, okay, well, I was like, can I get your dog's information so that, or your information so that if I need, because I don't need to report this to work. And he's like, all right, cool. And then he's like, this is our address. And he writes it down. I was like, yep, I fucked up. So I go drop off those packages, and I get back to the car, and I immediately call my boss. And Kevin's like,
Is
"What are
this
you calling me
Kevin?"
for?"
Yeah.
He's like, "What are you calling me for?" Also, I've noticed that you've been at the address for about 10 minutes now. What's going on? I was like, I was bit by a dog, and I need medical attention." He's like, "Well, you need to send me a photo for proof."
oh,
Like, did it?
Bitch, okay.
He's like, number one, did it break skin? I was like, it broke skin. I need to go to the doctor. It was
yeah,
it
whole
hurts.
situation
It
now,
barely
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
walk. And he's like, all right, well, send me a picture. And I was like, I cannot send you a picture with where I was bit. And he was like, well, no picture, you're not going to go to the doctor. I was like, I cannot send you a photo. He's like, well, he goes, let me call you back. Let me see what I can do, and continue on your route. So I was like, okay. So I slowly start driving, and I call my dad. My dad's like, yo, no, I don't talk to my dad anymore, but I did back then. And he goes, call your brother. He's a manager. Call him. Let him know what's going on. I was like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. So I call him. He's like, yo, dude, I'm at work. You're at work. What's good? And I was like, I was bit by a dog. And I tell him, and I even told him where I was bit. And he goes, you need to go to the
Do
hospital
something.
now. He's like, I will call Kevin and
Wait,
tell
but where
him.
were you bit? Now I need to know.
I'll tell you. Just give me a second.
It's gonna be the...
So
did,
anyway,
did you
left
send your
out.
brother pictures?
no one got pictures. No one got pictures. So
Well, I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
He was.
So Remember that wad of cash?
Yeah.
So I had just set it on the seat. I looked over to see how much he even gave. He gave me $4 fucking.
Oh, that's funny.
$4.
Yeah,
Apparently,
it's enough to
my
cover the
life.
bills.
I know, right? I mean, I guess if work is going to cover it.
Jesus.
So, Kevin calls me. And he's like, "Why am I getting yelled at by your brother?" And I was like, "Well, he's a contract. He works at Amazon, and he can overlook your contract, and he can say, hey, this is not right. You need to treat your employees better, or we're going to cancel your contract." And I was like, "I already told you I got bit by a dog, and it broke skin." He goes, "You refused to send me a photo." I was like, "Right." And he goes, "Why don't you just tell me where you got bit?" And I was like, "Well, it was in my groin area." He's like, "Where exactly? Because that could be your thigh, that could be your
Enough
like
to where
midriff
I
area."
want to send you a picture.
And I was like, "Let's put it this way: if I were to send you a photo, HR would consider it sexual harassment." He goes, "Okay, that could even. I mean, was it like your butt?" And I was like, "It bit my dick.
God, get it.
It
Yeah,
bit my dick.
Get the fucking hints.
Like
Read the
it
fucking room.
bit my dick." And he's like, "You need to go back to the delivery station, drop off your packages, and go to the hospital." And I was like, "Thank you. It only took you 2.5 hours.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah.
2.5 hours." And then he calls me up. He goes, "Oh, I need all the information." I was like, "Well, this is the address. This is the stuff I hear that I have, and I gave it to you. I'll give it to you." And he goes, "Well, you need to go back and get the name of the dog and the dog tag numbers and everything." I went back, and he was gone. He had left the house. I was like, "Oh, well, this makes sense, you know. Of course, my luck." So,
I mean, why would he make you do that? That should be like a.
because he's an
like,
asshole.
I know, but like that should be still like, unfortunately, like I understand that a dog bit you whether intentional or not, but like, I feel like that should be something that should be dealt with like the police, not just
Well,
Kevin.
Right, but at the same
Kevin's
time,
on
like,
the wall.
right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna actually go over on my calories today and enjoy. Oh,
What are you eating there?
What do you say? Yeah, what? What?
Yes,
You're just gonna deep throat a chocolate cake? That's all I heard.
Oh, it's a snickerdoodle.
You had me at Snickers
I know.
and
I
then
know,
lost me at Doodle.
I was thinking the same thing. In my head, I'm like, yo, it's gotta be like a Snickers ice cream bar or something.
Yes.
Oh no, it's a snickerdoodle ice cream sandwich. I'm pretty excited about that.
Okay.
You know,
So yeah,
even after I knew it was a Snickerdoodle, hearing Snicker again got me excited.
So So-
fuck.
I literally quit a little
Wait,
bit.
wait, no, wait. I had a question
back
here.
to
What
that.
ice cream?
I think it's just vanilla.
Ah, okay.
Because apparently I wasn't paying attention, and I bought one with eggnog ice cream, and I'm gonna save that one for my fiance, because I know she loves eggnog.
Good, but could be bad.
You just reminded me I have strawberry mochi ice cream in the freezer.
No, stop it. No. Stop.
Hey, you had surprise mac and cheese, okay?
Shut up.
And
I
you
still
made
have some.
everybody
I still
have
got some.
onion.
Let me bring it back over here. Bring it back.
I'm not gonna lie. That surprise mac and cheese is making me queasy. I'm imagining like some old ass Velveeta cheese mac and cheese. Oh,
I'm trying
But my-
to.
So that was my worst job experience
Wait, can I
ever.
just clarify that I made the mac and cheese prior and I forgot about it for like 10 minutes. it's only 20 minutes old.
That's not bad.
yeah, it's not that
So
bad.
it's new surprise mac and cheese. It's not old surprise mac and cheese. Okay. Alright, continue. I'm sorry.
So that was my worst experience working for anybody ever. I don't know if I should tell you the best experience, my most badass moment, or if I want you guys to tell me a story. And
No,
then,
you should
go through
make B go first or second.
Oh, guys, whoa, hold on. Like yeah. I don't gotta. I'm sorry to say, I don't really have a story. I've never really had a terrible experience. Like
Not even
when you-
with the, not even when you worked at the home of the giraffe.
What does that even mean?
I used to work at Toys R
Sexual
Us.
reference? Oh, I was like, Jesus
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and
Okay, I mean, they're
no.
closed. They're not even. That's not even.
I mean,
It's like being
when
like,
I
I
what
worked at
Or,
Blockbuster.
or,
Like,
or the
you know,
shack of, or the shack of radio.
no, honestly, the worst parts were probably just like some of the customers every now and
Yeah,
again.
but I mean that's what it's about, though. Really, like I've been in customer service like a retarded long time. Same thing with food industry, and it's just it's
Oh, yeah,
the
me too.
people.
Yeah, exactly. Like obviously, I don't think anything we have is gonna compare to yours because you work
Yeah, that
for
was wild. Yeah.
for a distribution company that's like notoriously bad. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of these like retail jobs are notoriously bad, but like Amazon's in the news like every day
Yeah.
for the way that they treat their employees.
But I mean, especially if it's like a third party away from Amazon too, like oh my god, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
you can only
Like I
fucking
said,
imagine.
everyone that worked at that everyone that worked for Amazon itself at that location was happy with Amazon, from my understanding.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
So
I mean, honestly too. Even if we're talking about like bad jobs, like we could even. I know I've said this name earlier, but like, definitely not gonna say names here, but like just said previous owner of said shop, which it was just
You mean
a
Kevin?
fucking shit show all the time.
Is Kevin just going to be the default name for anyone
yeah,
that we don't like?
I'm fine with that. I like Jimmy. Usually
sorry,
I go
any
for Jimmy, but you
Kevins that
know.
are not horrible people.
Okay. I always like to default. It's fucking Jimmy. Like it's fucking Jimmy's fault. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you can say Jimmy. That's fine. Mine's
Yeah,
Kevin.
fucking
Yours can be Jimmy.
But
sure.
so one of still friends.
Wait,
You're still friends with Jimmy?
No. I was gonna say I don't want to say other. I guess I could say him. Sean. That's fine. No, we can talk about it.
It's fine.
Like his like first night with Jimmy at work was literally the owner just coming in like belligerently drunk as fuck, and he was like, "Is this like this every night?" Or like up until like midnight. And lead up, this is a candy store, so like you want like hype energy.
Well, candy soda.
Yeah, candy soda novelty shop, I should say specifically.
I can't believe that a store like that existed even then.
it's
Like it
like-
makes sense that it's gone now, but even then I'm like, what the heck?
I mean, it was okay. It was a fun time. It's more of like the owner just made it such a shit show of just like nonsense debauchery, and you're just like, yeah, what the fuck? Like when the owner is like, no, I need you to be crazy. Oh, you were an art student? Oh, just perfect. You're kind of fucking batshit crazy. Great. I'm like, what? It's
God,
happening
you're gonna
right
do
now.
all the art for the mystery bags.
Oh, that was fun as shit though. I took
Yeah, I
way
mean,
too much
that
time
is
on
true.
that, honestly. But like, I don't know. It just
Was there any like unique experiences that like stand out to you
so
with this
one-
with Jimmy?
I mean,
So-
meeting Derek.
So aside from like the moment that he told basically everybody drunk as fuck that he had a very big midget fetish, and now I can't like, look at little people the same again. And he's like, you know, you just gotta put them on and just spin. And I was like, oh my. Like, I couldn't. He's just a weird fucking guy. Like, touche. Like he like was very smiley and outgoing and nice, but like Jesus Christ. That was a fun time.
I don't know if you were there that day. Do you remember when he found this random envelope that had like $10,000 in it?
Oh yeah. He was working with Sean that like later in the day, and he was
Oh,
like, "What
man.
the fuck? Just found." Oh, I didn't say that. I'll bleep that out. Jimmy found money.
Just laugh over it.
Yeah.
He's such.
Um,
And then he just goes, everybody that's currently in the store is getting one free soda. It's like, oh my god.
Oh,
Like, you're such a-
goody!
No, like honestly,
And then he
it's
would
more of
fill
like.
the drawers with $2 bills. Jesus.
Well, he like I understand that. It was like it's like an older thing of like I don't know. My grandpa used to do that. Be like you would keep a $2 bill in your wallet for luck. Some people say it's like anti-luck, like say $2 bills are like bad luck, but just it's the same thing as like a white lighter. I feel like you know what I'm saying.
Wait, white lighters are bad luck? I've
No, do you
never
not
heard
know
of
this?
that.
Oh my god.
No.
I also grew up. I'm gonna call this out. I grew up in like in New York, and then like basically like a tiny little suburb that was just literally called.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, like it was just maybe not a good area to grow up, but you know. I forgot where I was leading with this.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
White lighters.
Oh yeah, white lighters.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I was like, what were we talking
What
about?
was I saying? That's gonna happen a lot. It just everybody was like always within the town would always be like, nah, white lighters are good luck as fuck. And then as soon as I left the town, everybody was just like, nah, white lighters are like the worst. So I was like, what does that even fucking mean? What? Hello?
Why are they the worst?
Exactly. Well, I don't know either. But it's like just same thing. It was just weird superstitious shit.
God, I zoned out there for a second, and you were wrapping up, and I was like, wait, did I get an answer? And I guess no, no.
don't
Like
know.
like you said, it was just superstition.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
just
okay, I was like,
superstition.
what?
Gotcha.
I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. Yo, honestly, I've definitely. There's gonna be a lot of moments that I just ran on that I'm like, yo, what the fuck were we talking about?
I have to say, the best thing about that place was the fact that like you and I could just hang out for like hours.
Well, the thing is too, Pete. I also like. Just a lot of my life, I've just like worked multiple jobs. So when I was working at I was managing, but I was also working at like a shop around the corner that was just a vape shop, and they fucking sold like hoverboards and shit.
Oh
like
god.
the little Iohawks
Mhm.
and like the one wheel and all that other shit. And I also worked at a liquor store
Oh my god.
in like the same little block. It was just bad. And then the worst part, honestly, of all things, is our back door was connected with a bar, and I'll definitely make sure that I bleep out the names of the places because we definitely used to heavily drink just as much as the owner.
No boy.
Because like the bar owner or the bar manager would like come over, literally knock on our back door because we're connected, and have like 2 rocks glasses of JMO and be like, "Yo, candy."
Oh my
Like, yeah, bro,
gosh.
here's candy. Keep them coming. And I would literally be drunk, like getting people to eat crickets at like 11 p.m. Like you get like a group of drunk people like downtown, and you pick the one guy of the group that can get like, you know what I'm saying, the just overactive one. You're like, yo, or just whatever, like a bro or some shit. Just be like, yo, you want to get all your friends to eat crickets with me? And he's like, yo, yeah. Like, oh my god, yes. Because it's always funny for the one person that's like, what's a cricket leg?
The leg would just
Yeah,
get
it
stuck
is.
in your fucking throat.
But like that job, I literally had people that would come in to like just be there when I worked because I would literally throw candy at people. Like I would just
He would
Marco
do.
Polo in the store, and people would be like, I'd just call out Marco, and if somebody says Polo, you get candy.
Wow.
So like people would just like kind of just meander in through an afternoon, like some people that would go to like the local college.
I wish I could have done that in my old job. Like, just mess around with customers, throw some stuff at them. Here, take it.
Dude, and because some of the nights, literally, we would be like, have a full fucking room of people. Like, if there's something going on downtown, like, it's just, like an oh my fucking god moment. You're literally like, I'm standing on the cashier, like the countertop to like, with a megaphone.
So you guys have such interesting experiences. I feel like mine are just so pedestrian in terms of like, just, yeah, I worked at it.
You also didn't
I
work downtown.
No, because I hate downtown. God, I hate.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, no,
worked near
I mean,
the
like, we were
suburbs.
working during, like, Comic-Con and, like, Zombie fucking Run and, like, all this other shit. Like, it's crazy, but it's, you know what I'm saying, if you're not into that kind of stuff, like, obviously understandable, you know what I'm saying, because that is just such a wild ride.
I think in general, I just hate people. I just I like that stuff, but like I don't like being in big crowds. I've never been to
understand that.
Comic-Con.
I mean, like, even, like, nights after, like, work, I would literally just be downtown, and I would literally just go to all bars and just make hella friends, and I'd weirdly have a posse and just be, like, just going out by myself, just weirdly have, like, a posse of random motherfuckers that I will probably never see again, but, like, that's kind of how my downtown experiences were, just, like...
I would hate that so much, and all
But,
I would
like,
want to
so
do
much.
is go home.
You're
I'd be
like, I wanna
so
meow.
stressed.
Oh, my surprise mac
Yeah,
I feel
I've
that though. I mean, like, it's just not who. Like during pandemic, I definitely struggled because I'm just a social animal.
Oh, I'm
It's
sure,
just-
yeah.
Oh my
I
fucking god.
I feel like I thrived.
Well, because I'm also like teaching too, so it's like the one thing that is like super difficult. It's like trying to like just certain things you just can't do without being hands on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's so hard to be like when I could just like make a stroke on a piece of paper next to you and show you what's going on instead of like me hard trying to explain something that a kid's not even paying attention to. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly. I know exactly what you're saying. Like, you know, earlier today I had this experience where I was trying to guide a user on how to
Oh my god! Oh
use
my
their
god!
computer.
IT things are the fucking worst. Oh my god.
Yeah, no. Seriously, listen to me, okay? Like
No,
I was
no,
trying
no,
I was
no,
trying to guide
no,
this
really.
user. I was trying to guide this user on how to open, you know, their computer settings.
I literally like mentally fucked myself, and I was like, "Oh yeah, no, IT things are the worst." You mean that thing that we did
Yeah.
an hour ago?
Yeah, the thing that took us like 30 minutes, I should have taken 5 minutes. Yeah, that thing.
Oh my fucking
I'm
god.
not computer savvy. I am not tech savvy.
I mean, it
It takes me a week to learn my phone.
Well, like exactly like you're saying though, like everybody always calls me for IT things, and I'm always like the techie, like screen print shop, whatever the store, wherever the fuck I'm working. I'm always like the techie guy, but it's only because I know settings. It's because
wear
like,
glasses.
I get in. Shut the fuck up. You're not wrong. Have you even seen me? I feel like you're just making a wild guess, and you're right.
No, I think I have in Thomas's Facebook pictures with you. I'm
Okay,
sure
I
I've
was
seen you
I
in
was
one
like,
of those.
honestly, that would be fucking hilarious. You're like, no, you wear glasses. I'm like, how do you? You don't know who I am?
You don't know my life.
Yeah. Where is he? Oh my god, sorry.
Why did you say that name?
That's my
No, but
bad.
yeah, no, like I feel like I thrived in this pandemic just because I got to see less people.
Well, it's nice.
I feel like I thrived in the pandemic too. I met my
I literally
family.
had to like take a road trip to get out of like this huge city and just like go to bumfuck middle of nowhere just to like
Yes.
reassess life.
Hearing some of the stories he told, oh my god, it would sound like just a blast.
Just,
Where did this
yes
road
and no,
trip
it's
take you?
I literally went from I'm just gonna say at this point, from Denver to Nashville to PA, New York, because I'm from New York. Didn't really see many people. I literally went out there to like get food and get Oma Gang, and then I drove all the fucking way out to Seattle.
Wow.
It was
Jeez.
fun, but like it was like literally when like people were getting like hands getting split apart downtown because there was just like rubber bullet riots and like literally tear gas coming out towards us, like
Oh,
from
boy.
the Capitol and everything. It was fucking batshit insane, dude.
Yeah, actually, I think I had a friend that was in Pennsylvania around that time too. Now that you mention it.
It was a PA in the city, in like New York City and everything. Like obviously bigger cities were just had it fucking rough, man. Like it was just Jesus Christ. Yeah. But I mean, even in the sort too, like following up on worst or best like job situations too. Very much any food industry is always very much hit or miss, especially out here. Like, because everybody wants to own their own little business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
And just
See-
nobody like can do it well. But
Yeah.
you have like small towns that have been like 3 owners for like the same things forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? That that's just gonna rock.
Yeah, I was gonna say I never worked food industry either. Now that I think about it, so I never got to experience like those bad scenarios.
I mean, like,
I've only ever had like 3 jobs in my life, and like
but
this
wait, where
last
is
one,
it? Now I'm curious.
I worked at toy store. I worked at an electronic toy store, and then I worked at doing IT at a tax place, and now I just do IT somewhere else.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I guess 4.
Okay.
But that third one barely counted. I wasn't there very long.
See, honestly, like, I guess through high school I didn't really change much, but it was really as soon as I came out to the city, it was, you know what I'm saying, like, I was even talking to my fiance about this, like, previously. I was like, what are, like, the worst jobs I've had? And she was like, oh, fucking he's like, well, like, because there's just so many, like, shitty food, like, and I'm saying this food place because they are actually, like, globally the worst. I was like, globally the worst. Their company is really good and their food is actually pretty bomb, but it's just like, they, you know, it's like the franchise thing, so it's like, like this franchise branch is like done really in Denver, like it's like on its like 5th different owner in the past like few years.
Ooh.
And I was just a delivery driver. I used to be like head chef at places. Like I've seen the fucking works, and like
Jeez.
just to like, I don't know, just was just a crazy shit show. Like as I got hired, they were like, all the managers were getting fired from higher ups.
Jesus.
And then the next hired managers didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and then like one of them got fired. Just continue a line of like same thing like going on over and over, but it's just unfortunately a lot of people just want to like relax and like, you know, not ever have to like live, I don't know, like have to really deal with anything, but they think like running a restaurant will be the thing to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it never pans out the way that they want it. And it's just like the majority of places I've worked in Denver have like closed down within like, God knows, like within the year. Cause like the wink not candy store. Like after I left, because our owner was handing over the business, it took multiple people to like literally just do my job, and I just thought that was absolutely hilarious.
Oh, I love that. That's the
Yeah,
best.
you
That's the
did
best thing
so
ever.
much. You
Yeah.
did so much at that place.
Well,
I mean,
it's because like,
Just,
and
you
I wasn't
came
even
in on
getting
your
paid
days
that much.
off. No, you didn't. And like, you came in on your days off because he came in like wasted and
Yeah.
destroyed the store.
Yeah.
And then like
Yeah, there
called
has
you and was
been
like,
one, yeah.
"Oh, you're gonna need to clean up this mess at this place."
But I mean, I've also actually though, I've had some fucked up days. I've went in Rocket Fist so hungover, I've actually had to call Hannah to come in because I literally remember one morning I was vomiting in the back mop sink and I couldn't even do the count in because I was just so fucking hungover. And I like, thank
Wow.
God. But it was the same morning that I also like left the mop sink in the back on, and the entire back like room with all the tappy and shit was just flooded. And I never told anybody except for me and Hannah. To be completely honest, I sat there for like 2 hours, hungover as fuck with the mop, just like, because there was no other tools. I had nothing else. I just had to get the mop soaked with the floor that had like 4 inches of water, and just drain it in the fucking the mop sink, and did that for like 2 hours straight. Dude, I'll tell you, there's been some stupid shit with that job.
I'm trying to muffle my laugh here, and it is not working.
Like fucking Jimmy one day for my birthday comes in and he's like, what's better than 1 bottle of champagne, eh? Like, what? Fucking what, dude? I do better than champagne, eh? And I was like, doing nothing. So like, me and fucking Manny just chugged 2 bottles of fucking champagne and like, it's like I didn't know what the fuck else to do with this fucking bottles of champagne.
I thought I had some pretty like wacky managers, but geez, all your stories are like insane.
I mean, it's because it's just like worked at so many places that people are just, you just meet some fucking characters. Like, I'm not even talking about the people that are like line cooks that are just crazy motherfuckers.
They all smoke too, right?
Just to tell you how much of a pain in the ass he was. He never put me on payroll.
Oh yeah,
So they were always
What?
Yeah.
They never put me on payroll.
I'll let you finish this, and I'll actually let you tell. I'll tell the most fun story about. God damn it! I just stopped saying it. Whatever. It's already here. It's already there. It's fuck it.
Like he never put me on payroll. He would always pay me under the table every week, in cash.
Yeah.
And like, I still. Oh,
because he
God.
was working at like another like chocolate place.
He didn't
right
know
around
that.
the corner.
He didn't know
that's
where
right.
I was
No, but
working.
that was at the time that he found out, and he was like, "Nah, I don't like that shit."
Conflict
No,
of
he
interest,
found
right?
out-
Yeah.
The day he found out was the day I had to quit. That was the day he found out. He didn't know where I worked.
Actually,
Because we were talking behind the scenes about it all the time. That it's just like, like, don't tell him that's where I'm going after this. Like, just around the fucking corner, like.
It
Now
just
that you
happened to
mention
be. The one day he took out the trash was the one day I was taking out the trash. And
Wait, no way.
Yeah, and it was just. He was like, "Hey, where do you work?" I was like, this
What do you
other-
mean here?
Andy
This other confectionery.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, that's a conflict of interest." I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, "It definitely isn't." Like, if you think about it, because we make stuff there, you don't. You guys sell more soda.
No,
we don't
get some
sell any
sketchy
soda.
import shit for sure. I mean, again, same thing with like, remember when, like stories of saying that they would like literally like smuggle UK fucking candies into the fucking
Yeah.
into
I
the
remember.
US. Like literally, his like one of their wives would literally just like basically strap up with candies underneath her like attire. And fucking bring home fucking Kinder eggs and shit because they were illegal as fuck for a while. 'Cause the
Yep.
senators
Although
can't
I
fucking
will
choke
say,
down it.
my second favorite potato chip, I'm happy they smuggled.
What
You remember
potato
those?
chip is that?
The rotisserie chicken.
Oh, those are
Potato
actually
chip?
really bomb. You could definitely only
really
have so
good.
much of them, but those are really good. Honestly, like
Yeah,
those
I mean-
Oriental random things, like honestly, I don't really like the green tea Kit Kat, but the apple pie Kit Kats were just fucking.
Yep.
Pass
Oof.
on that.
Um,
I will say,
so-
now that Thomas mentioned it, I did have an experience where I was kind of off a payroll too. When I Toys R Us was like my first
okay.
ever job.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna have to really deep everything.
It doesn't matter. It's one, I don't work there anymore. Two, they
Yeah, I mean,
went
they're
out of
completely
business, and
closed,
now they're
isn't it? Yeah.
now, and
Like
now
I said,
they're
it's like saying
back.
Blockbuster.
It's so funny. Okay, so Toys R Us went out of business, right? And now they've been resurrected by another store that will soon be out of business.
Who is
Macy's.
Dear God.
I think
Oh my
I
God,
think it's
didn't know
Macy's.
that.
Yeah. So I don't know if you
I
know.
was thinking lately, is JCPenney even around anymore?
They are.
I don't know, but all these department stores, from what I've known, are they're all closing. Exactly.
They're still open, but
Yeah, but
now.
I mean, like,
They're
still the
shutting
back.
down.
Yeah,
yeah, it's all because
I mean,
of Amazon. Nobody wants to.
I just think it's
Nobody
hilarious
wants to go
that
indoors anymore.
a dead store has been brought back to life by another store that's on life support. Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
honestly, like, I just this year also just like actually watched the Macy's Day Parade for like the first time in like however long, but I honestly couldn't find it. So, you know, maybe I'm just a fucking retard.
Oh,
but,
probably
you know,
because
that's
of
also a
it's
thing.
probably because of COVID. It's probably because of
Oh,
COVID.
yeah.
No, they had a parade and everything. They still had parades.
They
It
did.
was just I just don't think it was a Macy's Day anymore.
anyways, so yeah,
Yes,
like
please.
when I started there, I worked my butt off. It was my first job, you know, and so it was seasonal. And at that point, you want to work as much as you can. So hopefully, you know, if someone notice me, senpai, someone will notice you and they'll want to keep you on for once the season ends. And so, I really sucked up to the manager that was there at the time. So much that
I'm sorry.
that eventually she got fired for like theft. I think
Oh,
you know,
okay.
as all managers do, as all good managers do.
I mean,
And she later on approached me and was like, "Hey, you know, I'm opening up a store, a mobile phone store, and I want you to come with me."
kinda sketchy.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, so she she was encouraging me to like go work for her, and I also think she had a thing for guys with long hair because it happened to be a coincidence that she also poached one of the other Toys R Us guys with extremely long hair.
Thank you for using the term poached. That's
Oh yes.
like that motherfucker mine now.
Anyways, so you know they started taking us to like some of the trainings, and we started learning how that whole cell phone company works. But within like 2 weeks, we noticed, you know, we were getting paid under the table. We were still getting taxed and getting paid under their table, mind you.
Okay.
And
That's exactly what they did with me.
and
That's a
then
fact.
all of our training was just like BS. And there was one point where I'm doing this transaction, and I accidentally give this customer a new phone number because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm literally following what the manager is telling me to do. And so when the customer's like, "Wait, you changed my number," the manager turns at me and she's like, "Wait, why'd you do that?" And I was like, "I was just following you. I was just following what you said." And so she continues to like berate me in front of the customer, and I was like,
You're like, bitch,
and yeah, and so
this is your
Thing-
fucking fault.
things just kind of continued that way, and so eventually I just stopped showing up. I'm like, okay, this isn't going on my resume, and it's not like I have any feelings of responsibility towards this place. And I think that's the only place I've ever just flat out walked out, no more communication, stopped talking to the people. And the coworker that was poached did that shortly after too. He did the same thing. He was like, "Nah, I'm done with this place."
That's so, I mean, it's just like,
Wow.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do so much good, and then, like, at a certain point, you're just like, fucking why? So actually, one more thing going back to candy store is actually the
Rocket
day I
Fist.
met my fiance.
Oh, and you guys thought you guys were keeping it a secret. Everybody
Oh,
fucking
wow.
knew.
No,
okay?
that.
Everybody
We
fucking
were
knew.
just like generally just chilling and shit. But the funny part is just like before any of this as well, I used to have a homie. And he,
I almost
like,
said
we're
it.
like not friends anymore. Whatever. I'll bleep whatever the fuck I don't care.
No, I was gonna make an old internet joke.
Oh, I see. I'm into it.
My name.
Okay, thank you.
My name is.
But
I
he
hate-
like weirdly really liked Hannah like at the after she got employed, and like there was this whole like awkward fight that he was just like, "You can't just let me have one nice thing," and I was like, "This is awkward because we homies and we're kind of crushing on each other," and like we just kind of stopped being friends. But the initial thing of everything was just like, honestly, half the people at fucking this candy store were like, "Oh, homegirl with that butt," and I was like, "No, shut the fuck up." This is awkward. Because like half the dudes at their like what was his I'm not gonna say his name, but I can't remember his Al Ed.
You're
Yes.
talking the younger guy?
Yeah,
Al
the kid.
Swenson. Al
Oh,
Swenson.
that's. I mean, that's
Just-
close to his name.
Just
It's close to
a
him.
kid that was like obsessed with her and basically like found out that we were like dating, like hanging out a lot, and he was like, "I'm offended." But like I had to like fucking Highlander this bitch away from some dudes.
I'm offended that you have feelings for someone else. He also works with us.
But how she got hired was our owner Jimmy was like literally just gave me a call one day and was like, "We need more heads for Comic-Con." I was like, "Cool, I'll look at some resumes, we'll try and hire somebody." He's like, "Oh, I just hired somebody." I was like, "What? Who is this? Like, I've never, okay, cool, like just let me know what's going on." And he, like, I was just asking for requirements. I was like, "Do you have like, what is her previous work history? Can I get a resume or something?" Because like, you're asking me to hire this chick. And he's like, "No, she's cute. It'll be fine."
Oh God.
Jimmy, what the fuck? What the fuck, Jimmy? So
I think she was.
lead
not,
up like
she was
within the next week, I just get spam calls from her. When I was at when I was taking like a year of classes at like another college out here, and I like answer my phone. I go in the fucking hallway. I'm just like, "Who the fuck is this? Who is spam? Like, who the fuck is calling me so fucking much right now? Like, what do you want from me? What is your fucking problem?" And you just like hear like on the other line,
Like, I'm sorry, my name is Hannah. I'm just trying to get my schedule.
and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm fucked."
Oh no.
And I just felt really bad. And like, she didn't even work Comic-Con. She got there, and then like we had another girl that worked at the shop, and she was just a sassy bitch. But she was literally just like, "No, she doesn't need to be here."
Oh, are you talking blue hair?
Yeah, because I've
Oh,
I've
God,
like
I
done
hated her.
festivals, I've done like shows like that for a really long time. So I'm just like, and I've worked at that our convention center like multiple times. So I like, you know, you like go in, you make friends with the people like in booths around you, yada yada yada. And I was just like used to the gig. So like she got hired for that and then didn't even fucking work. And then like over the next like a year after, I made sure that she went like the next year, but like pretty much just like after that we started chilling because there was like a lot of people that were also like quitting and like a lot of people that left, a lot of incompetent individuals. So it was mainly like I was just like, oh jeez, you weren't even there that long, homie. You were at the chocolate factory giving us crack.
Hey. Yes,
Literally
and yes.
giving us treats that
For
he called
legal
crack
reasons?
because it was actually
Okay, it was
crack.
Hannah.
It was
that
like
called
peanut
it
butter,
crack.
Rice Krispie, marshmallow, white chocolate. It was crack. You probably just dumped MSG. Like, come on. It was fucking delicious. And like we're like candy kids, like just like
It's on my finger. Oh, it's gone. Oh, where's more? Like,
That was a beautiful sound. I really appreciated that.
I tried.
I mean, hey, that's a very accurate description.
Also, we've done this for a while. We should probably do we have any more comments? we should,
Well, I mean,
should probably wrap
we
this up.
haven't even gotten over to the most badass parts of this of like our jobs yet. That's the worst.
Okay, but
I had one more
badass was
story.
throwing candy at people. No, please go.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, yeah, I don't. You go, Thomas.
Yeah, please.
I
Yeah,
worked.
like I said, I've only thrown candy at children. That's it.
I worked. At
Oh,
a,
no, wait, I got a
call
story.
center.
Okay, please wait. Hold on. Wait. Lengths. Wait, Marco.
It's quick.
Marco.
It's quick.
Marco. Okay, go.
Okay. Just goes. Okay, so I was working at Radio Shack, and this pretty sure this homeless guy comes by. This homeless guy comes by, and he's like, "Hey, can I leave my bike in here? I don't want it to get stolen, and I want to go to Walmart." And I was like, "Man, if you're not gonna shop in here, I can't let you have your bike in here." So I was like, "Okay, well, just keep an eye on it, okay, man?" And so he sets
Did
it
you not
outside.
keep an eye on this bike?
He sets it outside. No, this is my heroic story, man.
Oh, okay. I see.
So- Yeah. He sets it outside, and I'm just, I'm working. He's gone for like 30 minutes. This guy comes in on another bike, looking around the store, starts leaving, and I see him. He's riding his bike, and he grabs the other bike and starts rolling away with it. And I'm like, whoa, no. So I chase him down,
Jesus.
and he lets the bike go, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he takes off on his bike, and I bring the bike inside, and I just I tell the guy, yeah, I brought your bike inside. Someone tried stealing it, and I felt so accomplished that day. That's it. That's my tale.
Like, this is the story of like the reason why you should not treat people in call centers like shit.
Oh,
And you should probably
like,
understand.
creepy stalked. I'm sorry, real quick. I had a telemarketer a while ago that like I just was saying some mean shit for sure. Then I hear like on an automated system just like just to say something and I couldn't decipher it, and then just automated ha 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 ha. And I was like, yep, great. Now I just get like 30-second long like silent messages on my fucking voicemail. Great, fun, fantastic.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry to interject again. Sometimes you gotta get rough. This last time I had an issue with my warranty phone bill, or my warranty on my phone, and I yelled at these people so much that they ended up giving me like a $200 credit on my account. And I was like, all right,
but
let's go.
I mean, within reason, right? Like, you have to understand the people on the other phone might not be able to do anything.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
for
Well, I
instance,
mean, honestly, like
I
I've
worked.
definitely, unfortunately, like it was a situation, but I've gotten like $250 like gift cards from Amazon because they like super
Woo!
fucked up my order. Well,
So
like,
I worked in a
ordered
call
like a dresser
center
and they just like
for-
sent it to the completely wrong address. So I'm like, that's not even on file. Like, what the fuck?
So, I worked for a call center that would. We were representatives for credit cards,
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
But you got a
and
bunch
so
of shit.
there was.
That's the one. I'm like, oh no.
So this is the story of the last day that I worked at this call center. So the day previous is where it starts.
Previous.
Halfway through the day,
I caught that too. I caught that too, Derek.
Just wanted to double check there. Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
actually words that don't make sense.
Yeah, what's happened here is.
So the day before I quit
Sorry.
is where it
Oh
starts,
fuck.
and halfway through the shift, the entire systems go down. We can't do shit. our people, our like after hours group in fucking the Philippines can't do shit. There's nothing we can do. We can't get into people's accounts. We can't do anything. So we just had to read what we called the red line,
Great movie.
which is essentially like our
Sorry.
deepest apologies, but our systems are currently unavailable. Please call back tomorrow, or please call back later, try again later, and we might be able to assist you. Well, I come in the next day, and the systems are still down. About 6 hours into my shift, I'm starting to lose my mind, because I've had to adopt the automated voice so that people didn't curse at me and yell at me because I was unable to help them. And I was called a lazy asshole. I was called a bitch. I was called
Oh, that's fun.
numerous names
Not far
because
from the truth.
I was unable to assist them with their account because I wasn't able to get in. So I adopted the robot voice. Attention customers. Our deepest apologies. However, our systems are currently unavailable. Please try your call again later.
See, I'm gonna like voice over and
Hang up.
do like like the actual like phone like static sound that you hear.
It's like-
Just like
Record it on your phone and play it back.
yeah, exactly.
Attention customers. Our deepest apologies. However, our systems are currently unavailable. Please try your call again later. Well, we weren't allowed to have our phones on the floor. For I mean, well,
I mean,
for
I also
obvious
give you
reasons.
a 4 out of 10 for the robot voice.
I worked
Thank
at a
you.
call center, Thomas, and I actually do. It was taxes related, and I was doing IT there, and I actually do remember that they were also pretty sensitive with our phone usage, because we dealing with sensitive information.
Mm-hmm. People's social security numbers, their bank
Yep.
account numbers. So this one, oh god, I was almost done with the day. 2 hours before the end of my day.
anymore.
This guy comes on, and I was like, okay, I had just got back from break, so I forgot to do the robot voice.
Wait! Did you say you forgot to delete the robot voice?
No, I forgot to do the robot voice.
Like delete it from your brain, or
For my vocals, okay.
my
my
mental selection.
it was hard coded into me.
Yes. So I forgot to
am
do the
one.
robot voice.
And for a time,
And
it was good.
this motherfucker is like, he's like, I need you to get into my system because I need to set up all this other stuff. And in the back of my mind, I was like, he could do all of this online if our systems were not down. So I'm trying to let him know, hey, our systems are down. I was like, yeah, sorry, like our systems are down. And then as soon as I said that, someone
No,
comes
shut
over,
up.
one of the manager comes up and is like,
Oh,
Hey.
darn it,
we're able to get into the systems now. We can't do anything, but we can at least get into the systems. You have to get into the system and tell them possible ways that you can help them later.
That sounds trash.
Later, when I'm off my shift, yes.
Yeah, later when nobody gives a fuck and then somebody solved it.
You're right. Well, to see if we can solve their problem without going further into the system, essentially. If it's like an easy problem, we can possibly help it. So I was like, okay, hold on. Let me retry this. What's your last name? Johnson. We'll say his name is Mr. Johnson.
Giggity.
So I was like, all right, Mr. Johnson, what is the last word of your social security? He gives it to me, and I was like, all right, okay, cool. You coming up, popping up. Our systems are very slow at the moment, but it looks like they might be up for us to be able to see what's going on into your account, but it doesn't look like I'm not going to be able to do very much to help you. He's like, well, this is bullshit. And I was like, I understand. Like, I could totally tell where you're coming from. Like, let me just try and, like, it's been down for almost
do something.
36 hours. Like, I can understand where you're coming from. You might have tried before. And he starts yelling at me and cursing at me because there's nothing I could do to help him. And I even told him, I was like, he's like, and he's
Like,
calling me
look,
all
guy.
these horrible names. He's like, look, listen here, you lazy fuck. And I was like,
You didn't have any kind of clause, like, or if they start cursing, you can just like beep,
Nope.
and cut them out.
we're not allowed to.
Oh, I
We
see.
weren't allowed to.
That's fucked up.
So he's
Fuck is that?
pushing me into a mental corner here, and he's going off on it. And And this entire time, I'm like, sir,
Ah.
I'm sorry, like, please calm down. There's not much I can do. He's like, and
Literally.
so he keeps calling me names, and so finally I was like, listen here, you fucking asshole. I just fucking told you that there's nothing I can fucking do to help you because the goddamn systems are still fucking down. And you're ass saying it's my fucking fault? He's like, excuse me?
And that's
How
the day
dare you
Ed
talk
got
to me?
fired.
No, I'll explain. There's more
Okay.
to this. So he's like, and at this point, like, I'm still talking quietly, right? So it's not like I'm yelling at the dude. Yeah, and so
Yet.
yeah, keyword.
so I'm yelling at him, like, well, I'm talking at him. He's yelling at me,
I'm
and he's like,
talking
you know what? Fucking transfer me to another one of your associates. And I said, fuck you, not gonna happen. He's like, then fucking hang up. And I was like, nope, our policy dictates that we're not allowed to hang up on the customer. He's like, and I was like, so it seems like we're on a fucking standstill here, aren't we? He goes, well, you better transfer me to another fucking employee right fucking now. I was like, why? So that they can tell you the same goddamn thing I'm fucking telling you? And he's like, listen here, you lazy piece of shit. And I was like, oh, I'm a lazy piece of fucking shit. And like I'm already raising my
I was
voice.
like,
and
and then he will go next, just like, yeah, go ahead.
they're both looking at me. The two people are looking at me, and the person across from me is like leaning up to look over. I look over at my boss, and he's just still tip tapping away, not even paying the fucking attention. He's probably got like earbuds or something in. And I start freaking out on this guy because he's yelling at me, and I just start freaking out on this guy. It's like, you will not treat me like the little shit that you're treating me right now. I deserve a little fucking respect. I'm here helping your ass out. And I was like, you know what? How about I cancel your fucking account right now? He's like, you can't. Your systems are down. It's like, ooh, maybe you could finally learn something here. I can't fucking do anything to help you. And he starts yelling at me. He's like, transfer me, you little bitch. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
This
Why
is
don't
really
you hang
intense.
up and call back? I know, it gets really intense. I'm actually yelling at this guy, and I look over, and my boss has finally got the attention, like, I finally got his attention. And somebody across the room just stands up and goes, who the fuck is yelling he goes, who's yelling curse words? I'm getting complaints.
No. your
Lost you
audio
there,
went
buddy.
out. Yeah, I'm
So-
gonna complain.
Yeah, so finally, I'm listening, and the person next to me, in the cubicle next to me, he's one of the trainers. He's talking to one of the other people because they're waiting for a call, like another call to come through. And he's like, you know, I think he should transfer that call because if he transfers that call, like, the recording will be immediately deleted and start as soon as another person answers the line because I never finished the call. So I heard that, and I was like, he keeps telling me to transfer. I was like, all right, I'll tell you what. We'll transfer your fucking call to another person. And I'll tell you what's going to happen. You're going to blow up on them because they're going to tell you the exact same thing. And then you're going to realize I just wasted an hour of your fucking time. Because at this point, it's been 45 minutes to an hour that we started the fucking phone call.
Jesus Christ. I don't even have that kind of patience with people.
Well, I fucking lost my mind. I was done with this dude. And I was like, so Mr. Johnson, fuck you. You're a fucking piece of shit. And I hope you burn in hell and die. And I clicked the transfer button. And so everyone's just like, what the fuck? Looking at me. And they're like, dude, you're gonna get in so much trouble if they were to find out. And I was like, it doesn't fucking matter. And they're like, why? So I walked up to my boss and said, you are a piece of shit for not defending any of your people. Here's my badge. Fuck you, I quit. And I just walked out.
Okay.
I just walked out. And I have never felt more like a badass. And like, and anytime I talk to people on the phone over for call centers, whether it's my phone or my bank account, something along those lines, I'm usually pretty chill. And I'm like, hey, I understand there's not much you can do. If you can transfer me to a person higher who has a little bit more capabilities in their programming and their systems and everything. Yeah, and I was like, I understand there's not very much you can do. And I'll apologize if I start to get heated. I'm like, dude, I want you to know I'm not mad at you. I apologize for giving you attitude. I'm upset at the situation.
I'm mad at the system.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah,
so
it's
many
like,
things.
I
It's
I
unfortunate
need you to
because it's
realize.
a reason that you're trying to contact with these people. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, yeah, and I mean,
It's usually not for a good reason.
right. And so
You're
it's
not,
like,
you're not calling them up
and
to
they're
have
usually
how
very
their fucking day
understanding.
is.
And they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, and they're usually pretty understanding. Like, oh no, I get it. Like, I totally understand. Yeah, and give me a second, let me transfer you. And you know what? You've been a great dude. Have a wonderful day. And I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, you too, man. And usually because I'm pretty chill and everything, I usually get done with everything pretty quick. T-Mobile, shit, beep was kind of an a-hole.
Mhm.
No one's gonna care, man.
So yeah, I
What do you
mean,
mean? I totally care. I care
that's
so
a different story. That's a different story for another time. But we have been talking for a while. Does anybody have another
An hour
story
and
they want
23
to tell?
minutes.
I need to go to bed.
Or does
He's like, it's
anybody
nap
have
time. I
any
don't give a
final
fuck.
comments?
I'm an old man,
they wanna
man.
make?
At this point,
Do you want to have any comments or any last comments or anything?
no.
Some of my comments.
I love it.
God.
Tummies.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
hey, that was a crypto coin. That was a crypto coin my coworker invested in.
I
Bad
hate
choice.
my life. I hate
Bad
my
choice.
life.
Bad choice.
I mean,
I'm glad I didn't get
anyways.
involved.
it's like
Anyway.
it's just whatever. I'm sorry. Hold on. Every time that I hear Dogecoin or something, I'm just like, where's something else? There's something else gonna say some stupid ass name. It's gonna be worth money now. Like,
And
oh,
I
dick cuckoo coins. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
I guarantee that coin already exists.
This is why I cry at night.
Okay. All right, guys.
So,
Okay.
I guess closing notes. I think this was a fun episode, or whatever we want to call these. Fun chapter, fun moment in time.
An epilogue,
Fun
you know,
stream
chapters and travels.
a fun tangent, a fun
It was a fun
horrific
conversation.
scream from one of the 1,000 goats here.
Oh.
Thank everyone for thank you everyone for listening in on our craziness of this first episode of us trying to figure out ourselves. If anyone is listening, I don't
What do
really
you mean
care.
I'm
doing
listening?
this
Cut this all out. Cut it all out. This
Yeah.
part's awful. This part's awful.
just make one
Yeah.
just one massive bleep. Just bleep the entire fucking podcast.
This outro is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's so meek.
thank you.
It's so beta.
Thank you for joining me,
This is what we
Pete.
live
Thank you
for.
for joining me, Derek.
Just
And,
me, just you.
And just the two of you. I see.
Yeah, Pitaro's not even here anymore.
No, he's gone. Human Parson left too.
I mean, it's because they made a live action anime out of you, and nobody likes you anymore.
Facts.
Thank you guys for joining me tonight. This has been quite an excellent fun time, and you know what? I cannot wait for the next gathering of the goats.
I don't know what you're fucking talking about. Smash goat faces.
All right, everybody.
What?
Good night. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
What? Okay.
Is it,
We are leaving, right?
That was I know.
we are leaving, right?
Yeah.
I need
Yeah,
to go to
we're
bed.
going to- I think that
Okay.
it's time to go.